Hello everybody, at last we're actually starting to do this course. I know it's been sort of like I got you all on board fairly soon, really, in comparison to how long it's been since I tried to think, okay, we need to get this started. So this really is making up as you go along. So although I'm used to training people and performing for people and doing all sorts of other things, which we'll get onto over time, probably the hardest thing of all is to work out how to do an online course. So stick me in a classroom with a bunch of kids or adults or anything, I've got no problem at all. But thinking about how to break it all down, a bit tricky. So I'm going to make this one the first one, which is kind of like a bit of an overview. So I'm hopefully going to show you some screen grabs on the way through, but I'm going to put those on the video afterwards. We could have done it live. I intend to do some live, but you know, it's kind of one of those things, trying to get used to it. If you think I'm a little bit quirky, by the way, I should explain that I have got Asperger's. I'm Asperger's, high functioning autism, which is a pretty cool thing to have. So I quite enjoy having it, but it does mean that I come across as a little bit quirky. So if I suddenly throw voices in and things like that, you know what it is. And hopefully, if you're in America, then you're not going to find my accent. You'll either find it quaint or annoying, one of the two things. But I'm generally British. Sometimes you'll hear me using a Lancashire accent because I come from Lancashire and they talk like that. And sometimes I'll get really excited and talk like my wife does, which you'll probably just heard, and she'll probably laugh at in the other room. Talking of which, I am in the family household, so although I've got a black screen behind me here, I'm in the family household, and this is my drawing room. At some point I will show you the picture of my drawing room. It's very nice. What was I going to say? Oh yes, that's another autistic thing, sorry, mine suddenly gets sidetracked. Is you might hear sort of like voices of others, and it'll be my sons or my wife, or it could be the dog dropping his bone on the floor upstairs. Could be all sorts of things, even chinchillas. If you hear rumbling at the moment, it's chinchillas. And there's also traffic that goes past. Where I live is a little village in Lancashire in Lancashire, Somerset. I moved to do a different job. Down in Somerset, and to give you a full picture, I am for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays of my life, for some part of the year, I work for the Church of England. I'm actually a minister. You don't see a dog collar here, but I am actually a kind of vicar. And so I do that for 3 days a week, and then for the rest of the time I am an illustrator. And I am happy with that balance, and it was a very deliberate choice that we made. But you're here just for the illustration and to tell more stories and to be able to illustrate your own stories. So, no further ado, let's get on with it. So I've got some stuff in front of me, which is some notes and things, but hopefully I'll keep looking up at the camera. And I'm not going to put any jump cuts in, but I might do, depending on how many there are in all of this. So thanks for bearing with me. What I'd really appreciate at the end of all this is two things of feedback. First of all, has it been useful for you? So I want to be giving you stuff which you've never heard of before, but it's part of my illustration world. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the style. Do you like the style? Is there anything you like to change of it? I can't promise to change everything about the style, but I do want to make it so that you are getting the most from it. And if there's anything which I do which kind of detracts from that, I need to know. All right, so that would be really good. And the other thing is whether or not I'm putting enough visuals on, or whether or not you want something else. I am going to be giving, so some of the stuff I'm going to be giving specific to you. So nobody else is going to see any of this apart from in the future if they sign up to a course, and even then I might re-record stuff. Okay, so you're very, very, you're either guinea pigs or benefiting, depending on which way you want to look at it. Okay, so that's the first thing. But then there's also a lot of stuff which I'm going to be giving away for free on my YouTube channel. So there's some very specific stuff which you'll get, and there is some. And then the stuff on the YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel is One Grey Dot, which is OneGrayDot. Okay, so it's One Grey Dot. So look that up, follow that, and you'll see all sorts of different things. And over the weekend, I'm going to be recording up a video, for example, on Rebel 3. I know that some of you have asked for some information on how to use Procreate, and I'll do some of those videos as time goes on. which is really useful. But there's other stuff which actually I'm keeping to just this group, and specifically as we go along, so I'm just rolling my sleeves up. As we go along, I want you to ask questions, and through those questions, I'll generate more information, and some of it will be appropriate to share widely on YouTube, and some of it will be actually only for you. So this is the idea that you get the pure interactive class, learn everything you can, I record everything I can, and go on from there. Okay.